everyone. Okay, so I'm here today with Lori, and Lori is actually an online client who went through a 12-week transformation, and she actually lives here locally, and so she was actually able to come in and have a little chat with me and do a little video about her experience over the last 12 weeks. So you look fabulous.
Thank you.
How do you feel?
I feel great. I really feel great.
Now let's get a little background information on you.
Okay.
3 kiddos.
Yeah.
3 boys. Good Lord. And your boys are
4, 5, and 7.
Yeah. So she's got some crazy little men running around
Yeah.
her house, I would have to say.
Yeah.
Now you started back about 3 months ago.
Yeah, January 3rd.
January 3rd. And where were you at that point in time? Like, why was that the moment that you were ready to take charge?
Well, I had seen Daiquiri's transformation,
Mm-hmm.
which is a friend of mine, and I just was so impressed with it.
Yeah, she did awesome.
Yeah, her transformation was amazing. But I think for me it was, I was working out all the time, and I, had lost like 5 pounds in a year's time.
Yeah.
And I wasn't seeing what I wanted to see and what I knew I was capable of. And I think when I finally made the decision to come to you, it was like just a light switch, you know, and it just made things so easy then.
Right. Well, you were just telling me before we turned the camera on how you followed the transformations and were on there just kind of reading the stories and looking at the pictures, and you just weren't quite ready, and then now you're saying, why did I wait so long?
I really do. It's almost like it was a fear of failure. Like I didn't want to try to do the program and not do well.
Right.
And I think that fear just completely held me back.
Yeah.
Which is just silly. I really wish I had done it a long time ago.
Well, yeah, but like I was just saying, I was just telling Lori, it's like we want people to be in that place where they're really ready before they do commit to it, because if you say yeah I want to do it, but you're really not ready to do the work and to make the lifestyle changes, then it doesn't work. We can give you the tools, but we can't force you to do the work.
Yeah. True.
So when you started, you weren't out of shape, like you were in what would be considered still a healthy weight zone, but you just weren't happy with where you were personally.
Yeah. I mean, I knew I felt like I had, which is kind of a joke, I felt like I had about 5 to 8 more pounds to lose.
Mm-hmm.
That dreaded last 5 to 10 pounds. And I just wasn't seeing results. I wanted to see some definition, and I wanted to just feel like I looked better in my clothes.
Right.
And I wasn't able to get there on my own.
Right. And you started, your body fat, when you started, you were about 19.3%,
Mm-hmm.
and then your final pinch was at a 12.8%.
Yeah.
And so she went and did her after shots this past weekend.
Yeah.
So we'll get to check those out here pretty soon.
Yeah. We'll see.
Your first fitness model shoot. Great, exciting. No, that's awesome. And then scale-wise, you said you had initially been thinking you were going to lose 5 pounds or so, but you actually ended up
losing 14 and a half. I mean, I really did. I was kind of like, I have my 5 or 8 pounds to go.
Mm-hmm.
And I had done that within like the first few weeks. And
Yeah.
I kind of had to reassess and reset goals. And then, the 10-week mark got here, and I had to buy all new clothes. And then, then I got to the end and had to buy new clothes again.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, that's one of the hazards of the program. You may need a new wardrobe.
Yeah.
Now, what was the experience like for you? Like, was it harder than you were anticipating? Like, what did you enjoy? What was the challenge?
Because I had kind of studied up so much on it,
Mm-hmm.
I was expecting it to be really, really intense.
Yeah.
And parts of it are really, really intense. I mean, that's what
Mm-hmm.
you said. Part of the commitment is you have to be willing to do the work.
Right.
I love the strength workouts.
Yeah.
They were so fun. And just for me, the biggest thing, like I said, was having everything just in black and white. Here's what you do.
Right.
Here's how often you do it.
Yeah.
And that, for me, being very visual, was a good thing.
Right.
It worked really well for me.
Now, with you got 3 kids and your husband at home, and towards transformation program, why we run it in 12 to 16 week cycles, is really the goal is to get you from point A to point B as efficiently as you can. I mean, people can lose weight in much longer periods of time if they're not able to just commit and go 100%.
Mm-hmm.
So you're a mom, and I get this, I'm asking you this because I get the moms that write to me all the time, I don't have time to commit to myself for my workouts and my cardio because I have kids and I have this and that. So how did you deal with that as a busy mom?
Well, you have to make yourself a priority.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's number one, because if you're not a priority, you know, you're just going to continue to gain weight or be unhappy or whatever it may be. You have to make yourself a priority. And the time commitment, especially towards the end, it's tough, but you just do it. You find ways to make it work. You either get up that much earlier in the morning to do your extra cardio, or you maybe work out at night after the kids are in bed. I mean, you know, we just made it work. Yeah, the kids went to the gym. They were happy. So, you know, kids will adapt, and the schedules, they didn't mind it. It just became their schedule too.
Very cool. Now, nutrition-wise, how do you feel going forward? You're now going to be in maintenance mode, so how do you feel about moving into that phase and you know, this nutrition, something you were able to grasp pretty easily, or make, you know, find things that are really good for you that will help you maintain your physique, but that you can literally keep eating forever.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's part of it. It's really funny because, you know, you discover what you really love. I really love this herb salad mix that I discovered, and this organic salsa with no sugar added. You know, and I mean, and Brussels sprouts of all crazy things. I really love Brussels sprouts.
I do too.
So there's all these things that just even in the past couple of weeks since I haven't been on the program, I still eat those same things every day. So that piece of it's really easy. You know, the things that I may add in, I haven't really thought much about that.
Well, you know, and that's just is like what you're eating on your program is really, it's the staples of what a healthy diet is.
Yeah.
It's just, those are the staples. Whether you're in transformation or whether you're in maintenance, it's just during maintenance you're not having to do the higher level commitments, and you can, you know, you can go out to dinner and you can have some cheats and some extra stuff and still be able to maintain.
Well, you don't feel deprived because initially, and I think I told you this, it's so much food.
Yeah.
I remember like finishing a meal and then being like, I have to eat again. How am I going to eat again? So I mean, at first, until you really get in a rhythm of the timing of all of it, it seems like a lot of food, which is good because I think most people have it in their head that it's this diet and you're going to feel deprived or whatever, and that's just not the case.
Well, good. What's your plan going forward?
I don't know. I'd like to lose a couple more pounds. I don't know. I know that sounds crazy, but I'm going to rest and relax and have a nice summer, and then just kind of go from there.
Who knows?
Who knows?
Well, awesome. I'm very proud of you. You worked really hard.
Thank you.
You look amazing. I think you're going to really inspire a lot of people with your before and after pictures, especially those moms that are out there. And I mean, what's your final words of wisdom to anybody that's, you know, procrastinating, that's in that place you were?
Just stop procrastinating. Just do it, because it just felt so good, and it felt good to make the commitment just to buy the program and get started. Like that in itself, just committing to do it, just made me feel better.
Awesome.
So, just do it. Don't wait.
Yay! Awesome. Well, good work.
Thank you.
We're happy to have you. You're going on the Wall of Fame.
Yay!